I think we always have to welcome voices, and when people have different opinions and they express them, I think it makes us stronger. It gets us an opportunity.
But that's what those people out in Wellington are doing, expressing opinions.
I think that there's a way to express opinions. I think that when we choose a tone and how we address one another, one has to ask how constructive it is, how much it's seeking to uplift a current circumstance, and how it's looking to continue to advance the dialogue and how we deal with something that's evolving constantly. Look, COVID, none of us could have imagined that we would have dealt with this. Most of us thought that we were coming out of it and then we were hit by Omicron. We have to continue to remain flexible and adaptable and have civil conversations with each other. I don't think the conversations that are happening outside are civil.
COVID changes all the time. We adjust as circumstances change. Just again, 2 months ago, the media rightly was asking, when will government add more measures? You were asking provincial government, about measures. Provinces were apologizing about lack of public health measures. This is just to remind us how quickly evolving COVID is. And I know sometimes people look at leaders to provide certain answers, and we all want to have answers, but sometimes we also have to be honest with Canadians saying, we don't have all the answers. And I'm very, very concerned about what's happening at ports of entry, including the Ambassador's Bridge. I've reached out to my counterpart, Provincial Minister of Transportation, Minister Maroney. This is a law enforcement matter. We want the law to upheld. We want illegal blockades to end, because this poses a risk to our supply chains, to our food supply, and for our manufacturers.
I am feeling that push from constituents, but I think the fact is that because Omicron, I think, has peaked and the number of cases are coming down, certainly if you look at South Africa, for example, it peaked and came down, that I think the time is going to be coming in order to decrease restrictions. But I think what's happening outside isn't really helping us remove those restrictions, because I think the natural response to a lot of people when kind of threatened is to defend your position and defend the restrictions. When I think, in fact, given the fact, as I say, that I think it's peaked and it's coming down, that the time is coming to start lifting some of those restrictions.